Well, well.
If it isn't our final descent behind the black curtain, welcome to our last seance, dear listeners. Pull up a creaky chair, light your candles, and grab the good snacks, because tonight we say goodbye. But not to you. No. You're stuck with us. This is just the closing chapter of the Black Curtain Club, our beautiful, spooky, chaotic little monster of a podcast. Before we begin today's episode, we would like to share a quick disclaimer. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by the hosts and guests on this podcast are their own personal views and are provided in their own capacity. All content is editorial, opinion-based, and intended for entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised. We started this show as four women with a shared love for the weird and the wonderful, cryptids, ghosts, true crime, pop culture rabbit holes, and all the strange corners of the universe we couldn't stop talking about. And this show gave us so much: laughter, connection, and a place to be unapologetically ourselves. But, like all good stories, things evolved, people moved on, and now it's just me and Kyle. And honestly, this version of the show, it doesn't quite fit us anymore. It's like wearing someone else's costume. Still fun, still full of memories, but we're ready for something that fits like a second skin. So we're closing the curtain one last time, but don't get all misty-eyed just yet. We're not done. Consider us shape-shifting. In a few weeks, we'll rise from the grave with a brand new name, a fresh coat of weird, and the same energy you've come to love. Maybe even more ridiculous, more chaotic, but it's going to be more us. Tonight, we're going to look back, laugh a little, maybe cry a little, and celebrate the thing that we built together with you. So for one last time, under this name, welcome to the Black Curtain Club. And that's all I have as an intro.
That was nice. Nice. That was nice. Let the record show I did not just... I'm not the other three women that just like morphed into one. No. I am my own.
You are your own person?
I am my own person. It's like wearing someone else's costume. You have any idea how bad I said? It's like wearing someone else's costume. Because yeah, and they wore different underwear than I do, and it's really starting to chafe.
But don't you feel?
I wanted to say that's so bad. I want to say that's so fucking bad.
But don't you feel so much better, taking your bra off at the end of the day? You get it now.
I'm supposed to be wearing a bra. I'm supposed to be wearing a bra.
I mean, if you're wearing somebody else's skin, oh god, this is taking a weird this is going into Ed Gein territory.
Oh, now it's going into territory. Oh my god, let's just stay away from that.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome in, Mike. Tell us about your testicles. Goodbye. If you watch Bob's Burgers, you'd fucking get that reference.
I have not watched Bob's Burgers, but
exactly, that's why I'm fucking mad. It's just like, watch Bob's Burgers, and you would get that reference.
I know, but I still found it funny.
Fair enough. Well, it's because I said testicles. I'm like,
well, yeah, it's true.
There's some things that are just always funny. The word testicles, farts and fart jokes, and a type of fart noise, just funny. Yeah. Absolutely funny.
The word taint.
The word taint is there. Well,
I will always laugh at taint.
Well, it's because, once again, now you have a very specific image or scenario in your head with the word taint.
It taint one thing, it's
tainted. It's tainted. Tainted meat.
I have tainted this episode.
No. We've tainted a lot of other stuff. Anywho, um, I think one more thing that I don't care what anyone says. It's fucking hilarious. I don't give a fuck. My favorite bits from America's Funniest Home Videos is when like a kid gets fucking leveled. Not to, obviously, so not a kid getting hurt, because that's just a little
No.
funny. It's not really funny. It's like a little funny. But if the kid's a little shit, like that kid. So like it like in the movie Polar Express, if the fucking Poindexter son of a bitch got like fucking like knocked the fuck out, like his nose is broken, hilarious. But if like the little poor kid from Polar Express got hurt, not so funny.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah,
but that
exactly.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. That fucking kid, man. If he got laid the fuck out, like, dude, like a scene when they're on top of the fucking train, they're going something like that. If like there's always that one overhang thing, like first off, what the fuck is that thing? Because like it's not wires or the fuck. Is it like a whatever? That fucking thing that's always there that people always get hit when they're
Yeah.
on top of a train. If that kid got fucking like decapitated by that thing, hilarious. Hilarious. But if like I said, like the little poor kid, you know?
What is even happening right now?
I don't know. We've spiraled. Oh, I'm talking about kids getting hurt and why it's funny. Not hurt, but you know, like the dog is like running and like just takes the kid's fucking legs out from underneath them, or like their uncle is drunk and like kicks the soccer ball and just bam, just nails the kid in the face. Fucking hilarious, man. That is like the funniest shit.
True.
Anywho, back to reminiscing.
Yeah. Um it's I'm trying to think, like, well, I'm done.
That's my mama. Which is out.
That's the episode.
That's it.
You all have listened to the fucking episodes. No.
That's it.
Yeah, no, back to reminiscing. No, it's been an interesting journey. I can tell you that where I was a year ago, one, I would have never predicted in February at the beginning of this year that I would have started a podcast or been on a podcast. It was never on my radar ever. And then
Girl, fucking
like
same.
like a year from, like, fast forward almost a year, and I would have never have predicted that I would be sitting here, no offense, with you.
Oh no,
As
same. No, you.
like
you
like
need to say that.
I would have never predicted the turn of events that have happened throughout this year. For this podcast. It's a kind of an interesting kind of, like, I've spent a lot of time today thinking, just about the beginning, and how even in the beginning I could not have predicted that we would be sitting here today talking
Yeah.
about ending this
Yeah,
and
doing
starting
exactly
something
this.
that is, ours,
Yeah.
instead of, what it was. And it's a kind of a weird reality.
Oh no, 1,000,000%. Like, I swear to God. Like you said, if you were to tell me last October, hey, dude, in a year, you're going to be doing a podcast and you're going to be thoroughly enjoying it. After I woke up from my coma from laughing at you, I'd probably punch you in the face. Like, for just the blatant disrespect. I can't even begin to describe in like a funny way how much internal dialogue I had about how much I fucking hated podcasts.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God.
Wow.
I swear
Like,
to God.
Like I know Angie's asked me to do this episode, but I really fucking hate podcasts. What do I do?
I swear to God, I've before I did the Lord of the Kinks episode with you all,
Yeah.
my debut here, I had done one other podcast experience, and that was because, and the only reason why I did that was because it was, I don't even think they do that podcast anymore. It was one of my closest friends, and and another Kyle, believe it or not. There were a couple of schmucks that I worked with back in Connecticut, the last gym I was at, and the dude Kyle, he had started a podcast. It's all like fitness and wellness and bettering yourself, also that kind of fun shit.
Okay.
And I think his co-host was my buddy. I call him Doug. His name is
Okay.
not Doug.
Okay.
No. Dude,
I
my
like how your
games.
friends have. I like how your friends have aliases.
Oh, everyone has aliases. Oh, and what was really funny was that he had names for the two Kyles. So he had High Kyle was the other Kyle because he smoked reefer, and I was Sleepy Kyle because I have narcolepsy. So
Oh, okay.
High
There
Kyle
you
and
go.
Sleepy Kyle. Anyhow, I what's it called? I wanted to do the podcast with them because I was trying to like, because I saw them being like super successful and like a lot of like cool shit, and not to like gas them up or
Mm-hmm.
like boost them up even more on this one, but like if I do have like if I have like a modern day like role model, it is my buddy Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Literally everything that he just like does, I want to like do, and I'll go ahead and attest to it. I'll give him so much fucking credit for the he's the reason why I say I'm a fitness professional and not a
Mm-hmm.
personal trainer. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm a personal trainer, and he was just like, no, you're a fucking fitness professional. Don't give me that shit. He goes like, personal trainers work at fucking Planet Fitness, and they're a bunch of jackasses. He goes, you take this shit. I don't hire no 2-bit bullshit. Like I
Yeah.
hire professionals, kind of a thing. And he was just like, don't you ever fucking call yourself a personal trainer? And I was like,
Yeah.
fair
That's
enough.
awesome.
I never have since. But so either way, I did this podcast because it was just like, okay, so anything that he does, I want to like be a part of and see how I can not like copy it and just like take it from him and just like all that kind of bullshit, but just kind of see
Right.
what he does and how it works, and then kind of put like my, it's inspiration kind of thing. And so I was like, even though I fucking hate podcasts, these guys are fucking doing that when it gets my name out there. People see me, whatever the fuck. It's like marketing kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
yeah, so that's all it was. And it was like, yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It was during what, if I'm going to be honest, we record, it was like on a Sunday. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. And we were all drinking. It was great.
Oh God.
So it's like off camera. So it's like off camera. I had fucking like Jameson, like just like, because it was on a camera. There's a recording of it. There's video evidence of it.
Oh
So I think I
wow.
take a sip of it and you don't see my glass, so it's off camera. But yeah, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking drinking whiskey. They're on like beer 3.
Oh
I
Jesus.
swear to God. Oh, but anyhow, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, fuck that noise or whatever. And like, yeah, it was cool because it was just hanging with my bros and
Yeah.
just shooting the shit.
You were on a podcast.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so then you guys hit me up and you said that, hey, do you want to talk about horny shit in the Lord of the Rings? And I'm like, fuck yeah, like everything a growing boy needs. And you guys, brought me in. We talked about this and the other thing, and I had so much fucking fun while doing that. Genuinely, I think if you go back and listen to it, you hear that I'm really nervous on what the fuck is going on there. And then after a while, I kind of loosened up. It became so much fucking fun, and I was like, I really hope they have me back to do it again because that was so much fun. It was great. I loved it, and here we are.
Right. Here we are. Yeah, what a wild ride. Do you have any like moment? I know we kind of like did a little bit of a reminisce when we took the summer break,
Mhm.
but is there anything like you maybe missed from that episode that you didn't say, or any moments that stand out to you on your journey in through this? I mean, that we can talk about.
That we can talk about. Oh, hold on. Let me talk with my legal team really quick. Hey, yo, Murdoch,
Right.
Murdoch. Can I say that? All right, thanks. He doesn't know. He's walking around with his fucking stick still. All right, fuck you, dude. Anywho, let's see. I mean, yeah, you never forget your first. I think that's the exact same joke that I made with before the summer break. So just the Lord of the Rings one was genuinely so much fun. But I
Yeah.
think that one, yeah, that one was just so much fun because like I said, it was just something. Who doesn't love just like that locker room talk where like it's just like it's stupid and it's raunchy and it's just it's about like it really is that I don't know. We're just doing that one. Something that is just like not. I mean, yeah, people get sexually charged while watching The Lord of the Rings, but like, there's nothing sexual in The Lord of the Rings. I think what the closest you get to a
No.
sex scene, the closest thing you get to a sex scene in that is what Arwen and Aragorn like professing their love for each other, and
Right.
like they kiss. Like that's the closest you get to like a sex scene, and even that,
Right.
it's romantic. It's not sexual. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So the fact that it's just like man, we are just like, oh yeah, no, Orlando Bloom definitely sucks himself off. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Gimli loves
Yeah.
getting fucking stepped on. Like, come
Right.
on. That
Right.
shit was so much. That was so it's funny when you take something like that and you kind of put that spin on it. You
Yeah.
watch it with different eyes. So that was
Oh
just a whole
yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah. I think that episode changed the way that you see Gimli in that
Oh,
one
I
scene.
every time that scene comes on now, I fucking laugh. And the whole
Yeah.
I every fucking time.
Every time.
Every fucking time. And every single movie I see Orlando Bloom in, at least once, there's like one scene where I'm like, nah, he definitely did. Like,
Yeah.
nah. Just that little chuckle, like, huh. That's it. Like a little stupid, nah. That's it.
Yeah.
It's completely, yeah, I can't say it's ruined Lord of the Rings for me. I don't think anything can ruin Lord of the Rings for me. But no matter how hard Peter Jackson tried with The Hobbit, he didn't fucking ruin it for me. Besides that one was uh the music episode. But I feel like the music episode is our Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
You know, besides Empire Strikes Back, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Because everyone's favorite is Empire, and if it's not, fuck you. So like
I
besides the music episode, what's your favorite? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because like it's
Yeah.
unfair. So it's
Yeah.
unfair because you and me have such a horrendously deep connection to music. It's unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. That one is one that no matter what happens, we will preserve
Oh yeah.
because it needs to live and breathe for as long as we keep doing this.
Yeah.
I would say probably my next favorite is where we talked about Red Dead Redemption because
Hmm.
that
Because it's the greatest
um
fucking video game ever made.
yeah, like I'm telling you, like and I've been a WoW player for years, like years.
Decades, one
Um
would say.
yeah, and you know, there's storylines, in that, and I've played other games and whatever, but I have never had a game experience like that, and
Mm.
it really was like, and it still is like a very special experience, and like the emotional toll that game took on me, and just being able to talk to you about it,
Yeah.
it was something very special to me.
I will for as long as I live, no matter how hard I hit my head, I will never forget the the voice message you sent when you complete the game. I mean this. I'm not saying this like a funny way. I mean this with so sincerity. Yeah, it was. I chuckled at first, but I can't tell you how good that made me feel. Genuinely, not because I made her cry. Not that.
Yeah, no, no,
But it
no.
was because you felt exactly how I did about the game, and I'm so passionate about that game.
Yeah,
Because of the story. They did such a good job. People will say, yeah, it's a been there, done that one, but it was just portrayed and done so fucking well.
yeah.
And exactly that. But you're crying, and you're not just crying, you're sobbing.
Oh, yeah,
And what
yeah.
got me was just I think what you had said at first was just like, I did it, I complete, and then it was the first, I saw the deer, and I was like, wasn't it fucking perfect? Wasn't it so fucking perfect?
Because my honor was like really in jeopardy, and
Yeah,
I didn't grasp like what was going to happen.
yeah.
I had no clue. Then I saw a spoiler,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh shit. And so
And I feel
I
that if you got the low honor ending, you'd hate the fucking game. I believe that to my fucking core. That if you got the low honor, you would have hated the fucking game. You needed the best slash worst ending.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you needed your fucking heart ripped out, not
yeah,
just ripped out and stomped on.
yeah. And I literally I fought so hard to get my honor up to the level where I would have the good ending.
Yeah.
And I think I mean, you're gonna laugh when I say this. The I mean, not only okay, Arthur's death is traumatic.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that still haunts me, I'm
Cheese.
telling you to this day,
Cheese.
is my horse Cheese. I
No,
can't
no,
explain it.
no. Oh
I can't
no, it
explain
was.
it.
I
I wasn't
no, it
expecting
was
it.
exactly.
Like I knew enough to like brace. I mean, through the story progression that Arthur is
There's no
he's
way. Yeah.
he's going in one direction and one direction only.
Even before the TB, even before the TB
Yeah,
diagnosis, even before you knew he was sick, you just, I don't know, just something from in the beginning of the game. I think even before you fucking shoot your way out of Valentine the first time, I was like, there's no way he's making it out of this. Like, it's
yeah.
just not. But
But but the but the horse.
it's because you played exactly how I did. You took fucking care of that goddamn horse. I bet you
I
when it was dirty, you
did.
cleaned it and you
I
fed that fucker
did.
anyway. And it was the same horse through the whole. Because you could just get a
Yes.
bullshit horse. You can just steal
Nope.
horses and bond. You bonded that. That was
I
your fucking horse.
yes.
And I think we talked about it in the episode. What fucking got me was that for those of you who don't know, spoiler alerts. I know it's a little late. We've already said it, but everything's going on. The shit didn't hit the fan. You are the shit that has hit the fan, and it's not stopping, right?
Right.
Literally everyone's trying to kill you. The fucking Pinkertons are coming down at you, down the fucking hill. You and John kind of cap a couple, you capped a few of them after they get your horse and so on and so forth. You got Dutch and the rest of the gang fucking hunting you down. It's absolute chaos and mayhem. You're getting third partied for my Warzone fans out there. Your horse gets shot and John's like, we gotta go. And Arthur is this like, for those of you who don't know, just close your eyes for a second and just picture what a fucking man is.
Mhm.
Not a man, a
Yeah.
fucking man.
Yeah.
The best kinds. And he stops and he has this tender moment. It is such the way he the horse is there and it's kind of whining or whatever, and he pets it and he just takes the moment and you hear him, oh no, no, no. And it's not like, oh no, it's not, I broke the damn wheel kind of no.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
It's heartbreak.
he's like, no, no, exactly. He is so distraught. No, 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 this isn't happening. No, no, no.
Yeah.
And like he showed more emotion and more upset at the horse than when his literal father figure drew a fucking gun on him. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
He was so upset. He was so distraught, and he's just petting there to be the last thing your horse sees isn't you running away and leaving it. It's you.
Yeah.
Like the last thing your fictional digital fucking horse sees is you, and it passes right there. And it's the thank you. and you pet
Yeah.
it and it closes its eyes and John's like, dude, we got to go. And then you just like, all right, let's go and let's do it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's such a tender moment
It's a
for a
tender
fuck.
moment in the middle of chaos. And I still go back to the game is so detailed. And I think if for those who haven't played it, they don't understand the beauty of the game. The detail, the storytelling,
Mm-hmm.
it is absolutely magnificent. And I still don't think, I mean, I know that game's been out, a beat.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think there's anything quite like it in storytelling in games.
No, I think the other things besides, like I said, besides the story and the development, the way it plays out, and then just the actual portrayal of the character, so the actual acting on everyone and so on and so forth. But like I said, the
Mm-hmm.
two things that really, really stick out to me the most, like I said, is the research and in the in depth that the devs did. So the infamous thing everyone talks about is the fucking scrotum on your horse. Duh, because you can't see it because it's just fucking flopping around in the wind there and so on and so forth. But just for a second, really think about this. They went and there's codes in the game that when you're in cold climate, that's what happens. So you don't know about anatomy. So when it's really cold,
Yeah.
they go up in your body to try and stay warm. That's literally what happens. That's kind of what happened with any mammal. And so the fact that when you're in the mountains and it's cold and it's raining, whatever it is, when your horse is cold,
Right.
they kind of trued up. When it's a little bit warmer, it's kind of there. So, but just that is fucking detail like
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
other. It knows there's code in the game to where you lose weight.
Yeah.
If you lose weight, you're going to be faster, but you're not going to hit as hard. Like,
Yeah.
so the game knows that, yeah, you're going to be faster and your health is going to regenerate differently. And like, you're not going to hit as much. Everything is if you are a lighter, scrawnier, smaller you. On the flip side, it knows when you're gaining weight. It will physically show that. Your guy will actually get a bit rounder. He'll start, as you're running, your stamina will go down. He'll be huffing and puffing more, just walking upstairs and so on and
Yeah.
so forth.
Yeah.
You'll hit like a fucking freight train. But dude, like, you can't run worth a shit. Like, that
Yeah.
is insane. People will remember you and what you do. If you don't shower in the game, people will comment that you smell like shit. I
Yeah.
think one of my favorite lines in the game is also one of Roger Clark, the voice of Arthur Morgan. One of his favorite lines in the game is just all the millions of lines of dialogue recorded for that fucking game. One
Yeah.
of my favorite ones is, you smell like a shit that took a shit. Like, you smell like a shit took a shit. That is so fucking funny. Like,
I will tell you.
someone will literally look at you and say that. If you don't shower and you're like rolling around in like the mud and like you're doing something like a pig pen, you fall, someone will actually go, "Whoa, man, you smell like a shit took a shit." That's so fucking funny.
Listen. My Arthur, every opportunity I had, that man was
You
in that
bubble bath.
bathtub. 100%. 100%.
He had the cleanest digital asshole in the world.
He did. He did. He did. Oh God, that reminds.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
No. I was thinking about the episode, and we were talking about
that was a callback.
The bubble bath, and no, I'm just thinking about the can of soup. I will never forget the can of soup. Never forget that.
Hashtag never forget. Two things: 9/11 and a can of soup.
A can of soup, right? Oh,
But
God.
no, okay, so yeah, that was a beautiful segue from ranting way too much about one episode into another one. That was another one that was a lot of fun. So where I had the game Can of Squirms, it was just the random questions we just read out and whatever. But I forgot what the question was, but how all of us pictured the same thing for whatever reason. If we were in, who can pee the farthest, I think is what it was.
Yes.
And the fact that we all envisioned the same thing. The two of you laying down, but me still like standing there. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it was me standing in the middle of the two of you.
Yes.
And somehow we all envisioned like the fucking like the fair game with you gotta fucking shoot the water into the balloon. We all pictured that, but I think I was the only one who
Yes.
pictured the song from Super Mario 64 when you race the giant turtle guy. That played in my head as we were all like in. Yeah, the
Oh
fact that
God,
we
that
all
was
that the brain cell made its pass to all three of us, that we all had the same thought and the same picture.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But thank you very much
God.
for picking up on that, because I think that was a little callback to that episode that I said, because I think one of the cards was who has the cleanest asshole. We all decided it's got to be you, because it's like
The fucking bubble
whenever
baths.
trying to get a hold of you, you're either just about to get into a bath or you're just getting out of a fucking bubble bath.
Right. Oh,
It's not even like
shit.
it's not even like that. You're like marinating. It's like a 2-day brine. It's like a 2-day brine for you. That's what it is. You're brining yourself.
I'm making an Angie soup.
No, that's like a stew. Soup you can make in like an hour or so. You're making a stew. Stew's like an all day, like a rolling boil kind of like simmer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But I have no dead skin cells in my body. I can tell you that.
I don't think of skin cells in your body anymore. I think what's the temp in there? It says you're done if you're a beef Wellington. That's what it says. You're a medium rare beef Wellington. That's what your bath says.
Yeah.
So just like, don't mind me. I'm just sous videing over here.
Right. Oh God. And I think, like when we think back, on this journey, I think some of the moments that come to mind are like some of the moments that we didn't record. It's just like
most of that's good that we didn't record.
Right. But there were a lot of laughs, a lot of fun conversations. The thing that I think we need people to understand for a very specific reason is throughout this journey we had a bit of lore, and so we create. I don't even know why we went into this. I know it had something to do with our stupid journey with Chat GPT. but we
That's one of my favorite song titles, Get Spicy in the Hollow.
But we created this lore of the Gooses of Avalon. And so, there's like an entire Discord channel, dedicated to all of these, like descriptions of each of us as these mythological gooses. Gooses. And, it just has become like our thing, I mean, I even went and got a silly goose tattoo, you still need to get yours.
I do. Well, I kind of do. I call it my silly goose tattoo because when I went in to get the tattoo, that was the original idea, was to get a silly goose tattoo. But now it's just a gravestone with a skeleton hand. It says, "I'm okay."
Oh, okay. Well, it started
as a silly goose.
It's a dead silly goose. But there's just a lot of lore, the inside jokes that have happened, throughout the year, that despite the fact that it's just the two of us left standing, there were a lot of good memories. We're
way too fucking stubborn to die. That's why.
Right.
It's not because we're actually doing good or like we're succeeding. It's just because we're just too fucking petty. It's like, that's all you got? Bitch. Right. You know what I mean? Oh,
I mean, and quite literally through our history, we have refused to die, and we're not going to let this fucking podcast kill us either.
Listen, if anyone's gonna do it, you would say, if you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
like,
please.
God,
when I go,
like,
put that on my headstone.
I've got to do everything. I've got to everything myself.
Can't you just fucking do it? God, Jesus fucking Christ. Done right there. Do it your goddamn self. Oh, Christ.
As I step off the chair.
Hey, check it out. Do a flip.
Right.
And with that.
Oh, are there any other episodes that come to mind for you?
Oh, God.
Or just all of them?
Too many of them. Too many of them. All of them. Not to toot my own horn here. One of our more recent ones, I was pretty happy with the Vlad one. The Vlad one was a lot of fun.
I was gonna say, like, actually,
that one. I think that one was really, really fun. I think why I like that one so much is because it's a pretty dark fucking story, and I think I should have had a counter going. I think we made some of the most jokes during that episode, and that's like pretty fucking gruesome shit.
And
we were making ha-has.
When editing, usually, I've had my ups and downs with editing. That episode was tough to edit because I was laughing so hard, like tears in my eyes. The Bob's your uncle. Holy shit!
Holy shit! That's Bob's uncle. I bet she was right. I was proud of myself for that joke. That was off the cuff too. That was off the cuff.
So good. Like, that episode, as dark as the subject matter is, had no business being that funny.
As fucking funny.
I think that's what it is.
That's when we're at our best. Is when everything is the most. I have every right. Anyhow, thank you. I think it's because that's what I think that's where I use a lot of my humor. Is coping and whatever the fuck and dealing with this, that, the other thing. And so I think it's because it's like uncomfortable. Yeah. It's that, because it's something that is uncomfortable and unpleasant, you gotta laugh through it, because otherwise it's gonna get real fucking bad.
Right.
Quick little anecdote on that one. That's how my entire sociology class got detention, because we laughed during Schindler's List.
Oh God.
The scene where with the rifle and he stretches out and just bang, right? It's not because we found it funny. It's because what happens with teenagers when you see something that shocking. Because, like, I think me and like one other kid in the fucking class ever saw the movie. So for some of the kids in my class, that was the very first time they were seeing this movie.
Yeah,
and they were not ready for that. And lo and behold, bang! The dude starts offing people, and they were just it scared something. It's like, what the fuck, like. And I think the reason why we were laughing was because I want to say one of the things where, like, someone got like so scared they farted a little bit. So that's what we were laughing at. But like the teacher literally stepped out. The teacher stepped out for like a phone call, whatever the fuck it is. Like she literally comes back to like that scene, and her whole class is just laughing. Dude, she flipped the fuck. She flipped the fuck out. Every one of us got detention. Every one of us. We got written up and we got fucking detention. Everybody in the class, because we were all laughing. Oh shit!
I mean, farts are funny no matter what.
Farts are funny. Doesn't matter what it is and which hole they come out of. Farts are funny.
Farts are funny.
Farts are funny. Doesn't matter what hole. I think a couple other episodes. Any episode where we had a guest, because it was just really, really funny. So.
Oh God, the Time Pals episode. Holy shit.
Time Pals episodes. And as fantastic as that was, I think the thing that I love the most is that I think I've said it quite a few times. They were quite gentlemanly because they knew a lady was present. Yeah, we were still making our jokes and having good times and being slightly rowdy, but they were still being gentlemen, and they weren't being very raunchy. There wasn't a lot of gutter talk. There was some ha-has and some whatever, but there wasn't a whole lot of typical just bro kind of whatever the hell talk.
Right.
And the fact that these guys were systematically like trying to, I would love to see their notes that they had, that they scratched down for it. because they were like, oh yeah, no, this one for these reasons and those reasons. I want this one because of that. I want this one because of that. Oh, let's go to the one female in this group of gentlemen here and so on and so forth. Let's go to the one female here. How about you, nice young lady? What are your reasonings for picking your cryptid roommate? Mothman, because I need that moth dick. Like, I want to fuck that moth. I want to clap them cheeks. Dude, they were so...
They were taken aback. They were taken aback.
I think you actually hear John gag, and he almost threw up because he was laughing so fucking hard. They were laughing so hard because you were like, you know, like it wasn't all this other, yeah, like I said, once again, you were kind of laughing your jokes or whatever, but like anything you were sounding kind of like, I don't know, I guess the word, I don't know if it's the word I want to use, but like there was a bit more, there was a more professional tone to your voice that episode, because almost like you actually were like the realtor. You know what I mean? You were really kind of selling it, and you were just like moth dick all up in this.
Like that ass
for days. He got cheeks for weeks. And they fell the fuck out. Chaos ensued after that. Absolute chaos ensued.
That was great. That was
any episode great. We had, our Tycho Brahe episode making jokes about the fucking moose.
The moose. Oh God, the moose.
That was fantastic. I stand by what I say. I can only imagine what the fuck that sounded like. A fucking moose falling down a giant flight of stairs.
I know.
Having Lauren, my wife, on talking about the Saw movies.
Yes.
Joking about Donnie Wahlberg and just how fucking unga bunga his fucking trap was. Like, some of the traps are so sophisticated and so intense, and that one was literally just like big ice, big doom, go crash bang. Yeah. So funny. And then somehow in the same episode ending up talking about Merkins. Like, that was so funny.
Oh my God, yes, so the Merkin talk. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
It was so goddamn funny. Just like any episode we had, you know, the Akatar episode was really good. Oh God, Lauren as well, right? Yes?
Laura,
I was so close. Sorry, Laura. Just a fucking sweetheart. I guess what it is just like, because we know that we're fucking mentally unstable and we don't shut the fuck up about shit that we like. Finding other people from such different walks of life that are so passionate about something random and ridiculous as well. So much fun. Oh my God. Tell me a scary story. That was so much fun too. That was such a delight. Absolute delight.
I love Heather so much. Like, I mean, since even before the episode, you know, we talked every day, but after, you know, we recorded, we touch base every single day. She's just an absolute delight. You know, like, we are on the same wavelength, and I'd love finding that in another woman about a lot of topics.
Same. It's got me in trouble in the past, but still.
Yeah, she's a delight. I look forward to the future, and like, and I definitely know that we will do future episodes with the Time Pals and with Heather.
I swear to God, I think it was like the day after I sent you some type of I sent you like some fucking GIF or some kind of thing like that of like a little kid like annoying his mom, like, Mom, can I have a play date with my friend again? Like,
yeah.
She's a sweetheart. She's an absolute sweetheart. Yeah. Now, whether she likes it or not, and I mean both of you, whether both of you like it or not, you are gonna fucking watch Bob's Burgers, and I am dragging Lauren back on to an episode to do a fucking Bob's Burgers episode.
Okay, it's a deal.
Yes, absolutely. I think mainly because there's at least two things. Listen, there's one fucking thing that we got to talk about, and it's like one of my favorite fucking episodes. It's the work hard or die trying girl. I think I told you about that one where they do
Mm-hmm.
where Gene does Die Hard the musical and the other students are doing Working Girl the musical, so then they fuse them into one, and the fucking music number for it is arguably one of my favorite episodes. But then we just laughed hysterically
I
the other
have a
day
list
because I
of
think
things
Lauren's the
I'm
one who
supposed
made
to
the
be
reference
watching.
when she saw the thing. You do. You do. And guess what? So does she. Because there's a bunch of horror movies she hasn't seen. There's just a bunch. I just have a fucking list of movies that she hasn't seen that I feel she just has to. And then she's a massive fan of the band Ice Nine Kills, as anyone with a functioning brain should be. Um, their past two albums have been about horror movies, like horror movies that the really inspired and that the singer really really likes. And when the first one came out, she'd only seen like two or three of them. So I was just like, let's fucking watch all of these movies, and we've made it through quite a few of them. But same thing. So there's just a list of movies that she's got to fucking see.
What
So,
was I can't remember what was the movie the other day we were talking about and she was like, I haven't seen that movie, and I was like, you have to fix that. What was that
oh yeah, yeah,
movie?
yeah. Oh fuck, dude, it was just like yesterday, or like the day before.
Yeah. I was like,
Well, you got your
you
phone. You
have
look it
to.
up. My phone's dead. But
Oh.
another one on the list. Actually, just a slight callback to a few minutes ago. She hasn't seen Schindler's List.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, but it got so. I think we talked a little bit about it before. We've talked a little bit about it before, but she's slightly particular with some things about her. She'll pretty much watch and enjoy almost every movie she sees. But there are some things that they're just kind of like no fly zones for her that Lauren just really doesn't. I mean, eventually she will if I talk it up enough.
Yeah.
Eventually she'll get it. So like honestly, even fantasy for the longest time, she was not a big fan of fantasy. What sold her on watching The Witcher after I watched, I was clearly massively sold on that show. I couldn't wait to watch it. I watched the first like two or three episodes, and I was like, this is a very, very good show. I just think she would. I knew in my heart of hearts she would just enjoy the show because it was actiony and there's all this other kind of fun stuff. And I was just like, you should watch the show. She goes, I don't know. And then the, I showed her a still from the bath episode,
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
and she just goes, all right, I'll give it a shot. And then it's literally the first scene of the first episode where he's fighting the Kikimora, and she goes, "Yeah, I fuck with this show." And that's where so that kind of opened the door to fantasy for her. Like, and then a little while after, in a couple of years after that, Lord of the Rings and so on. But like fantasy's not really big on any movie in black and white. It's almost a hard no forever for
Yeah.
her. Movies that are in different languages with subtitles, not because she's an asshole or anything like that, but it's just like the reading and the back and forth. It took me a while to get used to it myself, but so anything that's in a different language, she has to have subtitles. Not really not big on period pieces and so on and so forth. So it's like Schindler's List is like three things she's not crazy. It's a period piece, it's a World War II movie, and 99 to the umpteenth is in black and white. So I told her, like, but it's like one of the great. It's genuinely one of the greatest movies ever made. It's another one of the movies every man, woman, child should see at least once in their life, and that's all you have to
Yeah.
see it. But it is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it truly is. No, I'm going back through our okay, so like I'm in a group chat with these two
Dumbasses.
individuals. I was gonna say yahoos. Uh when you here's the thing. You don't realize how much shit you send back and forth until you go and try to find something, and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Dude, the other night though, when she was just like, Kyle, get off the internet, that was fucking funny.
That slayed me.
Listen, I was on a roll the other night and I was just sending absolute garbage reels. I must have sent very few and far in between do I spam like that. But that one was very, very rare of just, and it's just fucking dumb. There is no kind of rhyme or reason. It's the most ridiculous shit ever. I don't remember what half of them were, but I just remember I was laughing hysterically. I was just blowing the fucking chat up. And I remember what the one was that I sent.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it right here.
But the Lord literally goes, Kyle, get off the internet.
No, specifically, Kyle, get off the fucking internet. And you're just like, fair enough.
I sent that one. I was like, that's much. That's too much. I don't regret what I did. I accept what I've done. I'm not proud of it, but I don't regret anything, and I accept my actions. But if there's one other thing that I just want at least a record here of it, because when I inevitably forget to send them to him, we were talking a little bit about how much, and then you also, when you talked about like there's lore to the silly gooses and whatnot. Mm-hmm. The one thing I was talking about, if there's one thing of another video game that I loved that I was playing since 2014, I played this game for like, where we're going in fucking 11 years, 12 years I was playing this game. The franchise Destiny. I loved this game. I really did. Even in the first one was so fucking good, and the second one was just so much better. And then there was just a lot of, I can do an entire season on just this game and how much I loved it. Deeply, deeply loved it.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of videos I'll send you where it's the main bulk of what I love. So in the game, you can click these, you can collect these Glimmer cards, and it's just little lore tidbit things in the game. They don't do anything actually for the game. They're just these little cute little lore things for the game. Mm-hmm. Well, they did like a collector's thing where they actually just put them all into volumes, and there's actual books where it's just the cards. So it actually is like the lore, the story of Destiny. Well, shout out to this one YouTube channel. He's not sponsoring this in any sort of way. I just absolutely love it. And I love his fucking voice. And you will too once you listen to one of them. His channel is My Name Is Bife. And he is the official lore daddy of Destiny. Like all of his videos are about like the lore and about it. It's not so much, anyone will play the game what they like and they don't like. His was about the actual story to certain characters, weapons, events in the game, so on and so forth. Well, right before they did, I think right before they did some of their biggest DLC drops, like their my humble opinion, some of the peak parts of the game, their DLCs, there was a whole lot of game before, and he did the complete story so far. And so the first one he did was 4 hours long, and it's not just the story of the game. There are some races in the game that predate, like they had already been they had been at war for almost like 1 million years before dinosaurs even walked the planet Earth. Mm-hmm. Like that's how long the story is. The fact that, so that's how, so one of my favorite species in the game, races in the game, is the Hive. And like they had literally been warring and conquering galaxies and universes for almost 1 million years before there was even humanity on Earth. So the video is 4 hours long, and at like the 2.5 hour mark is when you get to the beginning of the first game. Like there's so much lore, there's so much story, and it just gets even deeper. Like with the game, when you find out who like the big baddie is of like the overarching game, you go even further back, like so far, so fucking far.
Oh wow!
To the point where it's a 10-hour long video.
Oh my god!
10 hours. To where, and that's he did that video and that released right before their very last big DLC they did. My humble opinion, before they released their end game, if you were to kind of put it for like Marvel standpoints, he covered from Iron Man, like I would say from Destiny 1 to the final shape. That was from Iron Man to Endgame. Like there was a couple of, most of it is kind of middle of the road. There's a couple of moments that are like, holy fucking shit, good. And there's a couple of Jesus fucking Christ, that's parts of my life I'll never get back. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, it's all pretty the same. And then everything after it has been pretty goddamn inconsistent. That's exactly what this game is like. But just the lore, the story, the characters, the references, so on and so forth, what's made. I'll send those videos because they're just so fucking good. Mainly because there's one little thing. I wrote a little something for this episode. And it just made me think of one of my favorite stories in the game. In the game, there's these whatever. I'll just kind of give the thing about the actual lore that one character writes. It's the
Mm-hmm.
tale of Augur and Riga. It's one of my favorite little bits that they wrote in the game, and it's
Okay.
so good because it's like loreception.
Mm.
It's a bit of lore, but it's one character talking about her relationship with her brother. But she's using the story of these two falcons as a metaphor for the two of them. It's fucking beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love
Oh
it so
wow.
much. It's so good. They every now and then they got some really fucking good writers. They really do.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, like I said, I'll send those when I can.
Add it to the list of the things I'm supposed to watch.
Yeah, but like I said, if anything, I mean, I'd really like you to watch all the videos, but at the same time, though, like because he goes a little bit in depth with other things in some of the videos, but
Mm-hmm.
so he goes into a lot of depth in the 4 hour video. He goes into really big depth with the Hive because at the time the DLC that was coming out, you thought that they were the end all be all super baddies of the galaxy. Spoiler alert, it's not a spoiler alert. At the end of that one, you find out that they're just like, it's almost like Saw. Like you think Zep is Jigsaw,
Yeah.
but then at the end you find out that he's just a fucking tool. So at the end of that one that came out, when you did that one, you find out that the Hive are literally just like a tool for like the even bigger baddie.
Oh wow.
So then when he does the 10-hour long video, he still tells a big part of the history of the Hive,
Uh-huh.
but then it all just makes more sense of why this and why that and why this happens there is because those other entities were pulling the strings. It's so fucking good. They did so good with some of their writing. But even that they did, yeah. And I just think their design themselves is just fantastic. That's why I love them. But
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, you can't see me, but I like literally did like a little wiggle. Like if I was a dog, I'd be wagging my tail. Like I want to watch this now.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. Like I said, and he has a fantastic fucking voice.
Mm, I
It's
like a
lovely.
good voice.
Greetings, Guardian. My name is Bife. It's all like proper sounding and shit. And like really, there's a lot of bass to it. Doesn't matter. I'll shut the fuck up now. Anyhow,
Well, so I think we can call it. Yeah,
not just yet.
not just yet.
Once upon a time,
Yeah.
in a world that seemed to not make a whole lot of sense, there was not one, but two silly little gooses. Battered by life, bruised by trauma, not really knowing where to go, fumbling around, but still flapping around like they owned the pond. They'd both been through rough waters, been through some storms that nearly broke their wings. And they both had learned to laugh in the rain because crying just felt too heavy. For years, they just wandered until one day, fate, chaos, or someone just threw the right amount of bread brought them together. From the moment they met, something had clicked. The world was still hard and evil and ugly, but just felt a little lighter. They joked until the pain didn't sting. They talked until the silence didn't scare them. And they laughed so hard they forgot why they were sad in the first place. One day, in between jokes, half serious pep talks, one silly goose looks at the other one and goes, honk, which means we should start a podcast. And the other one grinned, who the hell would listen to us ramble about life? The other one replies, I don't know, probably other broken gooses is just trying to laugh as well. That's exactly what they did. Somewhere out there, a few people tuned in, smiled, and thought, maybe life ain't so bad. If all you just need is someone to honk along with. Because sometimes the best parts in life aren't exactly perfect. It's just some type of friendship that shows up. And when the world tries to drown you, it goes, come on, silly goose, let's keep swimming.
Well, you got me with that one. Oh, Oklahoma.
I don't know what wrapping up. I say the one as I'm reading that, I see Lauren just kind of creep around the corner, and she hears you do that one, and she just goes, "Remember that little seal?" She goes, "Yay!" And she's got that face. It was just like, "I'm wrapping up." She goes, "Oh no, you are."
Oh God, I needed that laugh. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for because I was sitting here like ugly crying through you reading that. I didn't know you would. Oh, that was really nice. And
See, and because of that, it's a story. It's a story about two birds, and it just made me think of that one from Destiny. Now, I'm not saying we're the fucking birds from the story in Destiny. Trust me, we're not, because that's kind of fucked up. But
right?
It's a pretty fucked up. It's a little fucked up story, but
yeah,
it's two birds.
yeah. No, thank you for that. And this has not been an easy decision. We've talked about it so backwards and forwards, and but I feel good. I feel good that I can close this chapter and we can move forward with a whole new chapter, right?
There we go. Damn right.
And so, with that, we are going to close the curtain. The ghosts are going back to bed. And so we're going to step out of the shadows and into something a little goofier. Because
we're going to get our feet wet.
We're going to get our feet wet. Because starting in just a few weeks, we are rebranding, rebirthing, rehonkifying ourselves as the Silly Goose Society.
Honk.
Honk. Yes, that's the name. And no, we weren't drunk when we came up with it. So we stand by this name with our full chests and all of our chaotic energy. We chose it because honestly, at the end of the day, like Kyle said in his story, we're just two silly gooses. And if you've been here for a while, you already know about our antics, our Gooses of Avalon, the inside jokes, the derailments, the long tangents about Mothman and cursed objects and snack preferences and weird roommate cryptids. So this name, it really fits us now. It gives us room to be weird and smart and stupid and joyful in a way that feels honest. And you, our listeners, you're still a part of it. You're still in on the joke. You're still part of the cult. I mean, it's a society.
Society.
Yeah. So
it ain't Kool-Aid. It's bread.
I promise we're not starting a goose cult. Maybe, probably, maybe. So we want this next chapter to feel like you're right here with us, laughing at the nonsense, chiming in with your own takes, feeling part of the conversation because you are. We're doing this because we want to share our brand of chaos with you. So thank you for being with us through this version of this story. We love the Black Curtain Club and we'll always be proud of it. I will always be proud of it. But now we're molting, we're honking, we're coming back with wings spread, and we'll see you soon as the Silly Goose Society. So until then, stay weird, stay wonderful, and remember, you're one of us. Honk, honk, bitches.
One of us.
One of us. All right. Goodbye for the last time. Say bye, Kyle.
Good night and Godspeed.
I got the good ending. I saw the tear. I've never cried over a video game.